Hello out there, it's Grandma, and I'm here to speak to my beloved hard workers, all my do your besters, and I want to see how you're feeling, if you're hanging in there okay, and give you another tip for those moments that might feel a little bumpier than the rest. I'm going to start with the first time I noticed that I could use my strengths to help me through a difficult task. So, this is kind of a mundane example, but it may be one that you have felt too. One thing that we have to do is taxes. I don't like doing my taxes. I always feel like someone will think I was cheating, like who entrusted me with this massive numbers, and how could I ever get it right? And why would I ever want to figure out how? I just hate it. I just feel like I'm like strapped to a chair with electrodes poking into my eyeballs or something. I just hate it. So a few years ago, I was doing my taxes and grinding my teeth and thinking my foul thoughts. And it occurred to me that although I was doing my taxes in that moment and there was really no way out of it, the taxes had to be done and I was the one to do them. When the taxes were done, I could do something else. Now, I might be the only person on earth that needed that to be an epiphany. But when I started thinking about what I would do after the taxes were done, instead of thinking about, God, I hate my taxes, I felt really much better. So, what I thought of was that I would go out for a walk in nature and take photographs, because I have strengths of being a nature lover and being creative. So I have tested these strengths out again and again and found that they consistently give me good feelings. And I know you could do this too. It's as simple as noticing when you're doing something that makes you feel good and then going, by golly, that didn't just happen by a complete miracle. It's happening because I'm good at something. And when I do it, there are good feelings attached to it. I know a young woman who got the Merlin app recently, and she's having tons of positive moments out in nature with the Merlin app, which is a bird identifier. She's using the Merlin app out in the parks and finding out what the bird life is around her. And she lights up every time she does it. Now, if she were in this program of strengths identification, she could find the right words. Is she a nature lover like Grandma? Is she tech curious? Is she a budding ornithologist? Is that the bird one? I think so. So she could have a good strength there, and if she figured out what it was, then when she's doing her taxes, she could think, oh, I'm going to discover a new app, or I'm going to take Merlin out for a walk, or whatever it is that is the part of that experience that lights her up. That's totally different for different people. And that's why you have to do the practice to get these little nuggets that can get you through your taxes. So that's a mundane example, but there are also more uncomfortable moments than taxes, real losses, deaths. Perfectly honest, my favorite babysitting boy died last night. So I was using this. This is why I'm on here today. I got an email before I went to bed that said, oh, terrible news. This boy, he's not a boy anymore. He's just about 10 years younger than me. But anyway, he's got no business dying. And he's gone. It was so sad. And it kept me awake. And I just noticed that I had started planning today and that I was planning it around my strengths. So that's how I was using my sleepless hours. I was thinking about how I would make a video for my little pfeffernuses, and I would plan a class, a meaningful class for my writing students and other things that really light me up. They're the things that draw on my creativity, my caring. So when you know what, like, let me just talk about caring for a moment. If you found out that you had a strength of caring, then in a dark moment, you might be making a plan to reach out to a friend in the morning. And if you're thinking about what you're doing next, this is my point. If you're thinking about what you're doing next, and instead of thinking about the embroiled feeling that you're uncomfortably experiencing, it gets a little better. And that's what Grandma wants for you. She wants it to be a little better. So if you're in a difficult moment, use your strengths. And if you don't know what they are yet, go to this Positive Identity website, link below, and get all the free resources that can help you identify your strengths. Get on the newsletter, get letters from Grandma. Go to jellyrose.com and find out what I'm up to. There are writing workshops and yoga workshops coming up. Grandma's got her fingers in all the pies. It's very, very stained fingers. Okay. I'll see you soon, and I hope you're going to come inside because the world is whack and you are wonderful. Bye.